this is such a short video. I know you're not used to that, but what I want to officially acknowledge in this video. Now, I will be getting a haircut this weekend, not like a major haircut, just more of a trim, because I am obviously in the past month, I've received many compliments that my hair is looking thicker and looking better. And while I'm open-minded to acknowledging that maybe the rosemary oil had something to do with it, I'm also knowing that the link has something to do with it. And as we know, last summer, my hair was actually a little bit longer on top than it is now, which is pretty long. This is probably, I'm guessing this is about 3.5 inches. I think I got it to at least 4 over the summer. But as we know, I was getting the sides very short, like a number 3 or whatever it was. But when you look at the sides now, what I'm doing, I like it where it's long enough to, and I don't comb it, but I just brush back on both sides with my fingers. And I like that. It gives it just enough thickness to, did you see that spit bubble? But with it being this long, if it were shaved, if it were buzzed on the sides, it would create too much of a separation of, there's a certain solidarity with going on right now that I think is really working for me. So sure, could it be the rosemary oil? Yes. Could it be the length? Yes. But I think it also has to do with, specifically for me, I think it's important right now that I don't do what I'm calling trendy, the trendy thing where you have kind of the longer hair on top and then buzz it on the sides. And I tried that, but I feel that my hairline doesn't really support that hairstyle as well as like I said last week with the 1980s newscaster hairstyle, which is really kind of what I'm going for. So just keeping things more vague, keeping things more thick, but long enough to brush back is what I'm planning to do. So some people it works better for them to buzz it off on the sides and keep it very short. I think something I've learned in my journey in making these hair loss videos though is, for me, if I'm gonna have hair this long, it's not gonna be good for me to have hair that short. I'll tell you when it looks good that short on the sides, like a number 3 on the sides, is when my hair's only 1.5 inches. When it's 1.5 inches, then it looks good like that, which is how it was in October. So I guess I'm making this video to remind myself out loud that I was thinking, and it's funny because I read comments and feedback from people watching my video that were saying, well, the best thing to do is to keep it really short on the sides and the back once you start having a receding hairline. And maybe for some people, but I think people forget how high my hairline goes up. And so when it's shaved there, it just creates too much of a gradient. There's not enough of a gradient. There's no gradient, and it makes it obvious. So I think it's more suitable and flattering for me to keep my hair on the sides and the back, or keep my hair thicker. Really thicker could be a good thing, but just do kind of the brush with the fingers like that. See, to me, that's the most flattering. And yeah, this is kind of getting a little bit fluffy. I'll take care of that. I'll take these down to a number 3 guard this weekend when I inevitably go to, where do I go? Is it not master cuts, super cuts, whatever it is. That's where I obviously go. I don't pay much for haircuts. So that is my newest revelation, and know that you are appreciated as part of the Brotherhood of the Hair Loss, because remember, it's not for everyone. Not everyone made the cut out of that orientation video I made. I scared a lot of people off. They're crying now. They're on Twitter. They're hurt, but this isn't for everyone. We are a brotherhood. We are united, and it feels good, doesn't it?